love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Jamie from JC Dynamics. A group of us went in for about a 5-kilometer round-trip hike into the Musquash Estuary to visit and look at the multiple ships that were there, but in particularly the 2 landing craft World War II personnel carrier ships. I hope you stick around and watch the video. Please like and subscribe.
Doesn't mean there wasn't something dead. Me too. Check me for tanks. Oh, some deer hole. Oh! Yeah, I think it was a robin, but... I don't know. Yeah, from the dam or from the dock. Yeah, I think that trail that went up over the hill takes you to that big one. Ooh, don't drink that, Rick. Yeah, I think the big 2 that are together are on the other side of this hill. And I think you have to go up over that trail. The trail that went up over the hill back there.
As said early in the intro, a group of us went in for a hike that was roughly just over 5 kilometers into the Musquash Estuary. There's two ways to go and see these old decommissioned ships. One, you could leave the 5 fathom hole wharf and paddle up the river, either by canoe, kayak, or boat. We chose the hike in from the South Musquash Road into the estuary. You leave the end of the paved road and hike in past not well kept after house with some lively characters that live there. Just ignore them and keep heading towards the HYDROLINE. And once you meet the HYDROLINE, you go to the top of the hill and you take a sharp left in the trail and walk down towards the peninsula where these, in the estuary where the ships or wreckages are all there. In total, there's 11 ships that were decommissioned and left in the estuary that have now sunken into the mud flaps and decomposed. The two most interesting ships in the estuary are the World War II era personnel carrier ships, the landing ship medium, the LSM vessels. The two in particular that are side by side and are in the best shape out of all the decomposing ships are the U.S. Navy's LSM 56, which are roughly 200 feet in length and carried personnel into operations throughout Europe and as far away as Japan. One in particular of these LSMs were noted that they were in operations in Okinawa, Japan from April 2nd to June 17th in 1945. They were later abandoned in the 60s in the Musquash Estuary after they were part of a logging operation and transportation of logs to local pulp mills and sawmills. Now they're part of the Musquash Estuary Nature Conservancy protected area. They now decompose and live the rest of their life in the mud flats and are part of our natural heritage. You can see the two big landing ships as you travel eastward on Highway 1 towards St. John as you go up over the hill after you pass through the marsh on the highway in Musquash.